Welcome, foolish mortals, back to the channel, and welcome back to an episode of the Disney Plus Project. So this week we watched Disney Insider, which I had no experience with. I hadn't actually looked at, and apparently is just actually a set of like 15-minute short little things. I didn't know that. So yeah, we watched Disney Insider this week. Before we get into that, make sure if you are not subscribed to the channel, you hit that subscribe button down below, and make sure that you leave us a like and a comment. Let us know what other shows and Disney Plus movies we should watch. So, like I said, I didn't know that this was only like a 15-minute thing.
I didn't either. I didn't look into it. I didn't read anything about it or anything. So.
Yeah. It's like I literally got home and was like, okay, I have to watch this. I have to stay up for a little bit and watch this show because I haven't done it yet. And then I went to watch it and it was like 17 minutes and I was like, oh, well, that's not too bad then. So, yeah, it's just essentially a set of, like, each episode is a set of like 3 5-ish minute kind of short documentary type things about some Disney things. So the first episode was American Idol, which at that time was being filmed at Aulani Resort in Hawaii. And then, oh god, what came after that?
Was that Stargirl?
Yeah, Stargirl. So then there was a little 5-minute bit about Stargirl, and then the last about 5 minutes-ish was about Onward with Pixar. So I actually really like this. It was really enjoyable because, again, it's only like a 17-minute thing, so it's a nice short thing to watch. Just like if you're in the mood to watch something that's like kind of a behind-the-scenes little bit. And so it was really interesting. You know, the first bit about American Idol was like, what's her name, Katy Perry, just kind of almost taking you around and just like talking to you about some of the stuff that was going on. It was kind of interesting. What'd you think of it?
I thought it was kind of garbage.
Yeah? You didn't like it?
I watched the first 2 episodes.
Yeah. And
I feel like the bit about Onward was good, and it was really interesting. And they put the first 2 little bits, the American Idol and Stargirl one, just because they didn't have enough of the stuff from Onward.
Maybe.
And it was pretty much the same with the second episode. Did you only watch the first one? So the second episode is pretty much the same. Second episode, you actually get to, the very end piece was from 2 of the really famous animators that worked on like Aladdin and Lion King and things like that. And like that part was really interesting. It was really interesting to watch them go through like their old drawings. It was really interesting to watch the Onward, like, this is how we do these things, and watching the process. But then again, there was these 2 little random clips. Like one was about Diary of a Future President, the TV show, or the Disney Plus show. And then there was another little random snippet, and it just, like, those little snippets seem like they're just finding something to fill the time. Yeah. And it's because, like, they had, like, these really good bits in Onward, the Disney animators, and they're like, what else do we do? I don't know. I feel like this would have been better if they focused more on those little bit more in-depth pieces and done those as a like Day at Disney episode instead of doing this. I don't know. This felt like rushed. I actually hated the Katy Perry bit. I like Katy Perry. Yeah. And I hated it. I thought it was stupid and it had nothing to do with Disney. Other than the fact that it was at Aulani, it had nothing to do with Disney.
And that it's on ABC.
I don't give a... I don't care if it's on ABC. It still has nothing to do with Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching it because it was like Disney Insider. Like, I thought it was going to be like little like behind the scenes and like cool snippets. And it really wasn't. Like that's what it is. They are those after credit like extras that you get on DVDs that you never watch. That is what this feels like.
I mean, yeah.
That is exactly what this feels like. And granted, I watch those, but like that's what this feels like.
All the time.
You know, most people don't.
Yeah, no.
But like that's what this feels like. It feels like they were just like, what can we put out? I don't know. I didn't like it.
It did kind of seem like they were just kind of scraping for something to put out. Like, I did enjoy watching it, but yeah, it did kind of feel like that. Like,
I watched that first episode and I just couldn't, like, I was like, I'm gonna watch the second episode, maybe it gets better. Maybe after the Katy Perry fiasco, like, maybe it'll be better. And the second one wasn't any better. Yeah. Like, I don't even remember the other little bit from the second one because it wasn't even important. So, like, yeah, I don't know.
Weird.
I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Yeah. But, yeah. That just goes to show this, even with people like us who generally like everything, we do come across stuff that we don't necessarily like. Like I said, I kind of enjoyed watching it a little bit, but it's not something that I would choose to watch again very soon. Like, I don't know.
I probably would like scroll through them and see if there's ones that I'm like particularly interested in and watch those bits. I wouldn't sit there and just watch all the episodes.
Yeah. I'd probably do the same thing. Just like find one that was really interesting.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah. So for us, not necessarily one that we'd recommend for people. I mean, if you want to watch it, go ahead. Like I said, if
you're really, really bored and you have nothing to do, you're sitting in the bathroom for 15 minutes.
Yeah, you need to kill like 15, 20 minutes. Yeah.
That you could do that. But really, I wouldn't go out of my way to watch this, though. Right.
Yeah, no, I probably wouldn't either. But, so yeah, this is one of our kind of flop ones that we didn't really care for. So, but yeah, that is it for this week on Disney Insider. Next week we're doing... Crap, I don't remember what we're doing next week. Found it! So next week we'll be doing Secrets of the Zoo. It's another National Geographic one. So that's what we're doing next week. So, thank you all for joining us this week. We hope to see you all again next week. But until then, don't forget to thank the Phoenicians.